Hello, everyone, and welcome to the conclusion of Chris' campaign in Resident Evil. So now we're about to head to the last area of the game. We have to turn on the air elevator by pressing the switch.
Chris!
Rebecca, you're safe.
I saw you in the garden. I've caught up with you at last.
Well, I'm glad you're all right. Don't go out alone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's no other place to go. Anyway, as I'm recording this, it is New Year's Eve, and I hope to make this the last video I upload before New Year's Day. There's something waiting for you, Chris.
Chris, as my subordinate, you have wonderful talent.
I would never work for a company like Umbrella. And Wesker, you were formerly with Umbrella.
What do you mean?
Since when have you been an Umbrella agent? And a traitor to the stars?
Now you're wrong. I was formerly with Umbrella, yes. But now I'm prepared to face anything. Even getting rid of you vigilante stars.
Now, the worst possible situation has occurred. The failure of the experiment created a virus, a biological weapon, polluting the entire lab.
No, the worst happened with the Tyrant virus. I lost some of my stars' team members because of it.
You killed them with your own hands. Did you kill Enrico?
Really?
Yeah, like this.
Rebecca!
Don't move. If you do, I'll kill you. Chris, I have something to show you. Now, walk.
Wesker, you dirty jerk. That's the best I can think of. Well, that looks disgusting.
Is this?
That's right. This is the ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Ultimate life form. Where have I heard that?
Stop it.
Wesker, you're pitiful. This is your savior? You say this failure is your savior?
You can make sure yourself whether Tyrant is a failure or not. Go to hell. Jill will join you too.
Oops.
Don't come this way! No!
Oh, wow.
You can't kill me.
Actually, he could kill you. You just have to let him kill you. Anyway, if you don't have the cold python at this point, you're probably going to make this a lot harder for yourself. Because the easiest thing you could use for this boss fight is the Magnum. It looked like I missed. I think it takes about 5 shots or so, 4 to 6 shots to take down the tyrant. But yeah, you really don't have to let him get close to you as long as you have the magnum and you're in shooting range. But when you have the magnum, it's very easy.
Wow.
Ha! It seems like this bulletproof jacket is pretty strong.
I see.
How about Captain Wesker?
He is sleeping with the ultimate failure. Hurry up. I want to get out of here.
Yeah, Ultimate Failure is not very copyrighted. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Excuse me, Chris.
What, Rebecca?
I saw a research file in this lab. It said that a great deal of research on the tyrant virus exists right here. We should blow this place up.
We are already into it over our heads. Rebecca, can you do it?
Yes, sir. I'll set off a triggering system for a bomb.
Okay. Now we have a chance to escape. See you outside the house.
Alright. So there's one last thing that we need to do before we escape the mansion. We're already done. We're very close to getting... Anyway, we're getting close to getting the best ending in the game. Watch out for these chimeras. They invade this hallway. They probably killed the naked zombies that were here. Because I didn't kill all of them. So once you enabled all the MO discs, all you have to do is go to this passcode screen and just examine it until all the passcodes have been enabled. And then, when all the passcodes are enabled...
Jill, are you there?
Chris?
Jill, you're all right.
Yes. Wesker is here. He's...
Oh, I know. Anyway, let's get out of here.
So with that, we have rescued Jill. So now we can finish the game and get the best ending. So to get the best ending, you have to make sure that Rebecca stays alive.
Let's get going.
And you have to rescue Jill after defeating the tyrant. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where am I going? So I'm just going to be using the Magnum for the rest of this part of the game because 16 bullets, that's really all I need. Well, actually, all I have 17 bullets, but that's all I need for this one. That's really all I need. Okay, for some reason I couldn't even get to the door. For some reason there's an invisible wall right there. I don't understand that, but it is what it is.
Let's get going.
I was trying not to kill that zombie because I wanted to save my bullets, but that didn't work out. I actually opened the item box to see if Jill took the Beretta, because at the beginning of the game she dropped her Beretta, but for some reason she has another, which is weird. Okay, so we have one last chance to make sure that Brad knows that we're here. Make sure to grab the battery. Well, actually, make sure you have space for the battery. Okay, so at this point, there's no turning back.
I made it! I set off the triggering system to the bomb!
Great! Rebecca! Brad's up in the helicopter.
Look at those monsters!
Let me take care of them. Chris, get in contact with Brad right away.
Okay.
Alright, let's do this. Now, this next part is very simple. Although the timer is still going while we're riding up the elevator, 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds is plenty of time. So take a flare. I normally just go in the middle. Not that it necessarily matters, I don't think it matters, but just send the flare flying, and it will give Brad a, that's her way of giving Brad a sign. Letting Brad know we're here. And coincidentally, here's the helicopter port. The timer is still going. Oh my goodness, Tyrant's still alive, huh? Alright then. So now Tyrant has a new attack. He will run at you and slice you down the middle. And it will not kill you in one hit, fortunately. Yeah, that's what happens when you, when Tyrant runs at you. So just keep shooting him until Brad drops the rocket launcher.
Chris, use it! Destroy the monsters with it!
Okay, now we have to grab... now we have to grab the rocket launcher. And aim and shoot. And with that, the Tyrant is dead. And with that, that is the end of Resident Evil. The mansion is destroyed. Quite lackluster for a good ending, if you ask me. I mean, for the best ending, if you ask me. So that is the end of Chris' campaign. Next time we will be looking at Jill's campaign, um, because there's a lot of different things going on in Jill's campaign from Chris. Now, about the multiple endings, I think there are 5 or 6 endings. I'm not 100% sure. But what you just saw is, like I said, the best ending. The good ending, which is not the best ending, is when Rebecca Rebecca survives. But you don't save Jill. The bad ending is if Rebecca dies and you save Jill. And the reason why that's the bad ending is because you need Rebecca to destroy the I mean to set off the self-destruct sequence in the mansion. And if the mansion doesn't explode, the tyrant won't. You want to fight the tyrant, but because the mansion won't explode and the tyrant is still alive, the tyrant will exit the mansion and run loose. Which is why this is considered the bad ending. Because the tyrant virus will break out because it escaped. Now, the absolute worst ending is if Rebecca dies and you don't save Jill. Which, I think that's pretty obvious. So with that, that's basically it for Chris' playthrough. Next time, like I said, we'll be taking on Jill's playthrough, Jill's campaign. I also like the credits music, actually. I don't understand why Capcom decided that it was a good idea to replace the soundtrack, the original soundtrack, with this new orchestrated soundtrack, because the original soundtrack was already great to begin with, but it was replaced with oh, I didn't know Keiji Inafune produced this game. I never knew that. So, yeah. I just don't understand why they did that, because, like I said, the soundtrack was great to begin with. Not to mention, the remake of the game completely, remakes the original game's, the original game's original soundtrack. Not the orchestrated soundtrack, which is considered inferior among fans, including myself. Who knows? I just think it was pointless. But that's it for Resident Evil. Chris playthrough. Took 3 hours, 16 minutes, and 12 seconds. And saved 4 times. Chris is just staring out into the city. What a tough guy. What a cheesy line. You've closed this case completely. I guess that's the game's way of telling you uh, that you got the best ending. Here's a special key to unlock the closet that will give you the that has an extra costume in it. But there's not gonna be an extra video, at least not for a while. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for Jill's playthrough. And Happy New Year! See you guys in 2019. I mean, and I'm sorry that this is the last video of 2018, but unfortunately I have to go to work tonight. So, see you guys in 2019.